Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I am so excited to be here this afternoon. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful fall day here in the South. I'm super excited to be alive. I am super excited to be off my normal 9 to 5 job today. Took the day off and got some errands run and did a lot of things that just needed to get done today. And I found a little niche of time, and that time is now to work on this old girl right here. Now, Woody's at his 9 to 5 right now, but hey, whenever we got time to get something done, let's get it done. So, I'm going to be working on the floor pans a little bit today. I'm going to hit it with the... Whoa! I just dropped stuff. I'm going to hit it with a wire wheel. We've already put some rust inhibitor on there, as you guys probably already know. But, it's a kind of a multi-stage process. We are not going to be putting any more effort into this area here and the area way over there by the transmission tunnel today because that stuff's getting cut out and no need to waste our time on that. But let's just put on some gloves, hearing protection, eye protection, safety first. Let's get at this thing. Gunk stinks. I don't like it. Ugh. Doesn't want to come up. I'm probably screaming at the camera because my earmuffs are on. And the compressor's running. A lot of noise in here. Help! Okay, so I got all the wire wheel nonsense out of the way and cleaned all this up. You can see that sound deadening pad is very stubborn, but everything's all cleaned up. Put the vacuum in there and it's ready for some rust inhibitor, and maybe we will attack this. We'll see. Let's see what time we have today, but just a little bit of work. I don't know, I was in there like 10-15 minutes maybe. And yeah, not so bad. I'm gonna save this car, that's all we're trying to do. So I'm getting ready to do something that I probably shouldn't do right now because somebody's gonna end up getting upset with me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and attack this floor pan and cut some stuff out. So the plan of attack is this. Right here on this edge, underneath the car, is a boxed-in unibody frame rail, and it runs straight back to the suspension. Okay, so we can't cut that underneath, but this metal here is deteriorating on top of that, so we've got to get this out of here. So my plan is I'm going to draw a straight line, which I'm going to line off with some duct tape, and I'm going to cut all the way to here. Okay, and then zip across, and then run this line right here all the way up here and cut this section of floor out. And once we get that done, we can grind away all this business here that is just completely just destroyed all the way back here, and then our new section of floor pan can come in here to here. There's a floor plug right here that we'll address later. This stuff is disgusting. It is like the hardest, stickiest. Ugh, it is so gross. But anyway, I got the Sawzall out. I'm gonna get to it. Woody might be a little bit upset with me that I did this without him, but he's gonna have to get over all that business because we're getting busy and we're gonna get some stuff done. Reactions when he gets home? I don't know. He's either gonna be like, oh cool, or like, dude, what'd you do, man? You hurt my car. I don't think there's a Band-Aid in the house that's big enough to cover that hole. We'll come up with something, maybe some cardboard or something. Time's the essence. Let's get to it. Bye-bye, floor pan. So, like I said before, I sure hope he's not going to be upset with me, because I just cut a big hole in his car. Some people can get very worried and freaked out about something like this, but no big deal. Really isn't a big deal. So, yeah. Here's my foot. Hope Fred Flintstone likes his new ride. Well, so the next step's going to be etching primer the edges of that. Actually, I'm going to hammer and dolly a little bit of that. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you shortly. But just straighten out some of the metal that I had to bend to remove that piece. Then I'm going to get in there and spray the edges with some etching primer, let that flash off, and then we'll go in with the rust inhibitor to the areas that I hit with the wire wheel to get it's like its third step process. I'm so sorry, I'm like wandering around out here in the sun. So going pretty well so far. I think it's a hole. It's a hole in the floor. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be happy with me. But leave a comment down below if you think he's gonna blow up on me. He seems like a pretty lighthearted guy, but man, when it comes to the chipmunk, he may not be happy with me. But this needed to be done. This was not getting any better. Actually, I probably need to get in here with a grinder and hit this area on top of the frame rail. It is just gone, and the patch will have to go over that anyway. So a lot of work to be done on the floor, but it's really not that big of a job. I've done a ton of these, not necessarily on the F-body 3rd gen Camaro, but honestly in my past, I can't count how many Volvo 240 floor pans that I had to make for customers that didn't want to spend the outrageous amount of money to buy the floor pan from Volvo to keep their amazing tank on the road. But man, I'm so excited about this, getting this floor pan in this car and getting all this mess taken care of. Just one more step closer to getting this car driving. I'm super stoked, and I'm hoping Woody's gonna be stoked when he sees this. All right, meant to get some of that recorded, and my record button on the camera is being a silly Billy. But here's what I did. I got in there with the grinder, and I cut out this exterior piece of sheet metal, which is the floor pan, and this is the frame rail right here. So you can see that edge right there. That's our unibody rail that goes back to the suspension, and this floor pan lays on top of it. And this is all just junk on top. You can see we got all this mess here I want to clean up, but that gives us a good starting point to lay in our new floor patch on top of this rail. It'll be super easy to do. But yeah, pretty pleased so far. This is kind of a rough cut. You know, I'm probably going to end up going to this pinch weld or just before it. We'll do a little bit more of the finesse work, maybe with a plasma cutter. Just a lot easier to control. But Sawzall got away from me a couple times, and it just eats through this thin sheet metal like a knife through hot butter. But yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. I'm going to get the vacuum out and clean this up. Hopefully get a piece of cardboard ready before Woody makes it back from doing his little bit of work today. And maybe I just won't tell him about this, because I don't know how he's going to react to this. So pretty drastic. Hey, fun for us, right? Oh boy, we'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so this is a hammer and dolly. This is a body hammer. It's not for hammering nails, it's for beating on sheet metal. And this is what's called a dolly. It's just a big block of steel. And what you do is you hold this behind a piece of metal that you're whacking with the hammer to keep it nice and smooth and straight. So I'm going to do a little bit of hammer and dollying, something like that. Easy for you to say. So hold the dolly underneath the metal. Bring it back into shape. And yes, it's loud. Sorry. But hammering on metal is loud. You get it. Alright, let's blow this thing out, get some etching primer on it, and see what we can do. They'll hang tight right there while we get some etching primer. Oh crud, Woody's home. You may as well go greet him. Oh boy. Hi. How was work?
It was craptacular.
I did a thing.
Well, it's not painted yet.
No, it's not. But I was just telling everybody, I don't know if you'll be happy with me or not. Because I did a thing. Huh? I don't know if you have a band-aid big enough.
Cut out our floor pan? Cut out our floor pan?
I did. It needed to be done. Because I found something interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. And it needed to be done ASAP. Before things got a lot worse. So if you look right down here, this right here is under the car. This is a unibody frame rail, and it runs back to suspension. All this stuff that was eaten up was on top of this. Cut all that out, cleaned all this up so this doesn't rust. Because if we get a problem with this.
Have you been drinking there? Because that's pretty shady looking old cut over here.
Where? Here?
This is wonky right here.
No, that's just. I already told them it's called a rough cut, and then we'll come back and do detail work with a plasma cut or something, just so it's nice and straight and smooth. This is just a rough cut to get all the cancer out. Don't put your leg in there, you gonna end up getting yourself hurt. I getting ready to etch and prime those edges and put duct tape around them. You mad at me? Oh, you chipmunk. Are you mad at me, Woody?
What chipmunk?
Mm-hmm.
What chipmunk? What he did to you?
You know what he did to me? He inspired me. Hey man, what you doing? What happened?
Junior.
Is everything okay?
No.
What's going on, man?
Well, all I can say is, folks out there, don't make fun of Junior's puffy lip or his raccoon eye.
What did Junior do wrong? Oh no!
Tell me you can't boo-boo aid fix it. First of all, my knuckles punching him. I mean, when he was walking across the flat land, I hurt himself. Tried to catch him. That's exactly what I had to do. And he tells me that come out here and molest the chipmunk. You're not gonna be able to boo-boo aid it and fix it. What cares, Junior? You can boo-boo aid anything. Just takes a little bit of love, affection, tape, determination, struggle bus. Junior, car. I don't like it. Miss y'all. I'll see you later. You're a milky chipmunk. We'll put the hole back in here. We'll make it. Ooh, duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. We are back in business. I might forgive Junior now. We'll see. Alright guys, until next time, just remember, all it is a kiss, mwah, and a boo-boo aid, and all is fixed. Until next time, see you guys later.